Yeah, I'm in. And a raise at 10. How about you, Nick?
Yeah, I'm in. Somebody spot me 20. Work's been pretty slow this week.
Oh, man. Hey, you better watch. You can put that up.
My watch? I could never part with my watch. It's the only thing I have left from my last case. That and a broken heart. It all started when this Dave walked into my office.
Oh, man, don't do that.
Okay, here's the intro, so you get to talk a little bit. So we've only done... I did one online game by myself, but this is one that I was playing a little while ago, that we played before, like, probably 2 or 3 years ago, maybe even longer back than that. This thing's old. This thing's pretty old, but it's quite funny, and it's quite interesting, but the most important part, which is going to come up, I believe, in this next thing right there, yeah, see? Lani Minella is in this online game. It's just an online Flash game, and yet, nope, she's the voice. So, it's like, you know what? Since we're not going to do Nancy Drew in a while, we're just going to do it now, and then, yeah, how fun would that be? So, yeah, this is a really fun game. Fun and funny. So, we won't actually be able to do much of the talking. Yeah. I have no idea who that is. I wish I did.
Are you Nick Batty?
I assume that's Lani Minella.
You shouldn't barge in a guy like that, lady. I could have been naked.
Maybe next time.
Okay. What can I do for you, Miss...
Catherine Ledbetter, call me Kitty. I need for you to find me a goat.
A goat?
Oh, son of a...
Very special ceramic goat.
Right.
Nothing happened.
You are a private eye, right?
Almost. I'm currently still a public and class detective, but to be a private eye, you gotta get a license, fill out all this paperwork, blah blah blah. Still, I am more of a murder and missing persons kind of detective. You ever hear of CSI?
Please, Mr. Bounty, I'll be your best friend.
What kind of goat?
It's nothing fancy, really, just something from my childhood. A ceramic goat statue that my uncle kept in his office. He passed away last week, but because I'm not immediate family, his law firm won't let me into his office. I have a picture. The address of my uncle's office is on the back. Please, it means a lot to me.
All right, I'll take your case, but only because you remind me of one of those kittens who lost their mittens. Lost your mittens, you naughty kittens, then you shall have no pie.
Yes, thank you very much, Mr. Bounty. I'll be in touch.
That was just the intro. Okay, so the spy kit's pretty nice.
I this spy kit up at the dollar store. What a bargain, huh?
Yeah.
Explosives, a spy camera, industrial strength rope cutters. Cool.
It does sound quite awesome, and then it won't be so awesome later.
Got it.
Okay, so then we got the ruler, and that's about all that's in here. Yeah, that's seriously it in here.
Okay, so I accepted a nothing case. But seeing as it was the only case I had secured in months, I figured I'd better get to work.
So we need to start at the business district. Ooh, pretzels. Oh, we can feel the pretzels.
Kind of puppy.
Ah, that's what pretzels feel like.
Oh, not very salty.
Yeah, it's tough. So, yeah, now we have to do some talking. Or you can do...
No thanks.
Yeah, it gives you the option to do stuff like poke, but no. You can't poke.
Why is that office a crime scene?
Look, all I can tell you is that Mr. Ledbetter's death came after he mysteriously became paralyzed. The rest is confidential. Now, would you like to make an appointment with one of our other lawyers?
Okay, so we got a whole bunch of stuff. Might as well go through it all.
I'm a detective. I need to examine Mr. Ledbetter's office.
Why? The police already been through there. Whatever, just show me your warrant. You can go in.
Yeah, about that.
Well, if you don't have one, you can't go in. You know that.
But it's funny, we'll go through all these options, and the last one will actually work.
It was Mr. Bedwetter's gardener.
I just noticed that, like, today.
I'm sorry. The office has already been cleaned out. I really can't let anyone in there.
Okay, so that doesn't work.
To be honest, I heard his office had incredible feng shui, and I am seeking decorative enlightenment.
I'm sorry. The office has already been cleaned out. I really can't let anyone in there.
Lieutenant's office. Because I'm a lawyer.
You're a lawyer. Prove it. If you're a lawyer, then surely you know the secret language of litigation. Let's hear it.
This isn't really secret. If I can tell you that the first time I did this, I didn't have a clue. But now it's pretty obvious. But so, it's just lawyer stuff.
I'm listening.
You can just say the stuff. It works for some reason. Hakuna Matata. No.
Modus operandi?
Go right in, Counselor, sir.
Ta-da, we're a lawyer.
You understand I have to keep out the riffraff.
Absolutely. And someone with a corpus as delecti as yours must get riffraff bothering her all day long, ipso facto. Dead language my posterium. And to think I had the nerve to ask when we'd ever use Latin when I took it in high school.
And now we're in here. Oh my gosh, there's time! Whoa!
Could you eat that tape?
Why would we eat the tape?
I don't know. I had like a mouth thing on it.
Well, you can probably just, like, I don't know, chew it? Here we
I
go.
haven't done this since college. Only then it wasn't my face.
It seems stupid now, but it's actually very important. So, it just pops right into your inventory, yep. Yeah, it's a cruddy looking picture, but oh well. Then we have the safe. Which, we can try to use the C4.
Wait a second, this isn't C4, it's just Play-Doh. Yuck, all I've done is gunked up the cracks.
Yeah, it doesn't work at all. We won't be getting in there for quite a while.
Oh, we tried.
We tried very hard. At least now the safe is covered in junk. That's not helpful, but oh well. Life of me, no. Oh, this is where I got stuck last time. Gotta freaking show. Dang it!
She's cute, but she seems really busy.
I just had to pick an option. You have to show her the picture of the goat.
Can you tell me what happened to this statue that Mr. Ledbetter kept in his office?
Oh, hold on a second. If the family or the police didn't take it, then it went to one of the pawn shops in Chinatown. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a very important call to take.
Yeah, she'll keep going on like that for the next, like, 10 hours or so. So now we're in Chinatown. Ooh, before we continue on, gotta do some work here. Put that together with...
This puppet doesn't really hold together very well.
See? So we have our face and a ruler, and then we stick it together with tape. And yeah, it's a puppet! Awesome! So, let's start at the news desk, which is half in Chinese. So what do we have here? We have, does that say Brain Hotel? Okay. I don't know, just a bunch of stuff. This is the only one you want, because you're looking for a sculpture, duh.
Hey, no browsing.
Oh God, what the hell is that?
And nothing is for sale until after the show.
When is the show?
As soon as I can get a new partner. I can't put on a stick puppet show myself, you know.
What happened to your old partner?
He was a jerk. The guy had a real stick up his ass.
Puppet humor. You see why we made the puppet?
Yeah.
Doesn't look so silly now.
Can I be in the show?
Sure. Just get yourself a stick puppet and we'll get this show started.
Who's this show for? There's no one here.
That doesn't matter. The show must go on. Does the sun stop rising just because there's no one awake to see it? Do mountains shrink when there's no one there to climb them? Does Britney Spears stop singing just because her voice causes irreversible nerve damage?
The pop culture references might be a little old. Although that still works.
You don't care.
Yep. Although she's been replaced by much more terrible people.
They got a puppet.
That's great. Come on back and let's get the show started. No, Rick, no. I'm staying with you.
Lisa, if that plane leaves the ground and you're not on it, you'll regret it. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but soon. And for the rest of your life.
But what about us?
Always have Paris.
No, I can't let you do it. I can't let you leave me. If I can't have you, no one can. Pow, pow, pow.
Puppet gun!
That's not what's supposed to happen.
That's it. The end. Thanks for helping out. Go ahead and grab a copy of that magazine you wanted on the way out. You've earned it.
So all good there.
Yeah,
In case you didn't get the reference, that's kind of the end to Cass. Oh, frick! You did that last time to me, too! We just got one.
Yeah, we got one anyway.
That's the end of Casablanca. I was never
You know that.
I was never able to sit through the ending.
The restaurant isn't open
Yeah,
yet.
you tried
Maybe
I
later.
tried to watch it. I got halfway through.
Good job. Just like Gone with the Wind.
Yeah, just like Gone with the Wind. Although that actually went to an intermission. That's how long that was.
I watched that with you.
That had an intermission.
Yeah, that's right.
We're moving on. But yeah, there was no shooting at the end. Because I assume the end is like the here's looking at you, kid.
Yeah, I thought she just leaves or something.
Something like that. Screw it. Moving on. So we have this stuffy Englishman.
I'm a detective. I'm looking for a ceramic
Must whisper.
goat. Yes, well, we get a lot of those. Perhaps if you had a picture, I could help.
Well, look at what we have.
I'm being picky. We can pick it up.
I'm looking for this ceramic goat. Ah, now that is an exquisite piece of art, sure to bring a fortune at auction. Terribly sorry, old chap. Sold out, don't you know? But you did have it? Well, I should say so. I never forget a rare artifact. We try to get at least one priceless goat statue in every week for Mr. Trosser. Priceless, eh? Somehow I doubt that. Tell me about Mr. Trosser. Yes, bit of an eccentric, that one. He's bloody nuts about the silly goat things. Bit hard to deal with at times. But extraordinarily wealthy. Great. Where can I find him? Dreadfully sorry, old chap. Our customer mailing list information is confidential.
But I'm a detective.
Try not to be too upset. Stiff upper lip and all that. Now, if you have any business that involves giving me money, well, I'd quite like to hear it. Otherwise, and I do hope you don't take this the wrong way, you understand? Please piss off. There's a good fellow. I need to somehow get a picture of Mr. Trosser's card in that mailing list file.
You know, you could try taking a picture.
Hey, I can't see a thing through this camera. The lens cover's super glued on.
Yeah, it's worthless.
Hey, what can I get for this spy camera? Well, I can give you a good pop in the teeth. Maybe you could just throw it away for me. Very good, sir.
I don't know why we can't just get, like, say, a phone book?
I don't know where it's been.
Oh.
Aww.
A man with a seagull on his upper lip.
Yeah, I like that one. Good stuff. Oh, wait, I do want to talk to you because we want to get on the mailing list. Well,
Are you sure you can't give me Mr. Trosser's address? Dreadfully sorry, old chap.
he doesn't say anything
This
new.
information is confidential. Why is this shop so empty? Empty? I should say not. We are rather selective. Carry only the finest second-hand everyday goods. Can I get on your mailing list? But of course. Here, fill out this card.
We're going to have to keep that for a little bit because we need some other stuff. We need to go into this place, which is just a Chinese shop.
Welcome to my shop, Mr. Bounty. Hey, how did you know my... You are here seeking a valuable object. Well, yeah. You seek this magical sunglasses from the Ming Dynasty. Almighty himself gave the power to see into the future. Really? Well, these still say Kmart on the side. Yes, perhaps something else then.
Well, we have this over here. It's an abstract blob. Let's try chewing this.
Chews like gum. Tastes like sock.
I don't even know how...
That's beautiful.
I'd like to buy this. I know. I have already charged it to your credit card, Mr. Bounty. Hey, quit that. Hey, this is no bust of me. It's just a wad of silly putty. What a ripoff. Oh, well. At least I can use it to make imprints in newspaper headlines. Or something.
Or something. That's the important thing. And then we have a black light bulb. We can lick it.
No, I'm not gonna lick it. I didn't know why that was an option.
I gotta move out of the way so I can't actually buy it.
I'd like to buy this. I know. It is already taken care of. Thanks, I guess.
I think... Let's... Oh, we can tug at his mustache. Oh.
My mustache has destroyed many powerful men.
That is quite scary. Well, we shall talk to him about other
I'm
things.
looking for a goat. Yes, I have proceeded. You seek the mystical J-Goat Apollo. No, just a simple ceramic goat. Do you have any? Perhaps you're referring to my secret jewel-encrusted ceramic cow. Never mind. Thanks anyway. No, wait! Ceramic goat! You come back later. I make one just for you.
That'll do. We'll take that. Don't want to have to buy anything else. Okay, so now the goal is to stick this card with this silly potty, and then give the card back. Yeah, quite silly.
There you go. Incidentally, what was the name of that guy with the goats again? Mr. Trosser, sir. I'm sorry, sir. I still can't read your handwriting very well. What is your full name again?
Here's the trick. So, since there's silly putty on the back, and we want his address, we're going to do it right in front.
Dick Tronte. Very good, sir.
And then we can just get it back.
Hey, mate. Can I get that information card back again? I forgot. My mother's maiden name recently changed. Very good, sir. The silly putty did the trick. I got the address.
Ooh!
A man came in here earlier wearing a grey trench coat and fedora. He was looking for a statue.
Yes, I remember him. He asked me about a statue, but I didn't know anything about it. I told him to try one of the pawn shops in Chinatown. That statue. See, I told you, Cormac. I knew it.
Chinatown, eh? Seals? It looks like we're going shopping.
Yep, so now we have bad guys on our trail. Oh, we should probably go to Trosser's. That's a good idea.
We do have the address.
Yes, we do.
Convincing the collector to give up the goat proved easier than I expected. It turned out not to be the priceless artifact the pawn shop owner claimed. Imagine that.
What a liar.
So how do you know it was a fake?
Well, I had it appraised yesterday. Unfortunately, my appraiser told me it wasn't worth anything. I suppose I could have just checked it with my x-ray vision, but he's a good man. I like to support his business.
Well, if it isn't worth anything, can I have it?
I do treasure my non-valuables like my children, but since I despise children, I don't see any reason why you can't have it.
Wonderful.
Big's room. Good luck finding it, though. I have many priceless non-valuables there, and I don't remember which it is. I'd love to stay and pretend to help, but I must be off. I'll be upstairs getting my full body salt and vinegar scrub. When you are through, just let yourself out.
Okay, so it's time to go find the goat. It's in here somewhere. Well, before we start, let's see, can we read this? I guess I have to look. I don't know why I didn't try that first.
Pick it up.
Let's see, here it is. It says appraisers use fluorescent pens to mark the sculpture with the date of their appraisal. And after that, it's just a chart showing how the symbols translate into dates. So that's how the Antiques Roadshow knows how old everything is.
It's a lot more complicated than it should be, but oh well. So, now I want to turn off the lamp. You see how this works? Light bulb, lamp. Light bulb, lamp. Okay. So you want to turn off this lamp. And get the light bulb.
This one's stuck.
Ah, crap. Oh well, so, okay, so. Never mind. Turn this one on. Turn this lamp off. This is the one that should come out.
Got it.
Good. Okay, so we got that. And we're going to replace it with the black light, since that's the only way we're going to read for fluorescent.
Okay, now what?
We're going to turn this one back on. Then we're going to turn this one off. Then we should only be able to see there. Now I can expect... Ooh, talk to them!
There's gotta be something else I can do here.
Yeah, they don't always give you quirky responses.
Hey, these all look like the goat in the picture. Hey, I bet I can tell which one's the most recent addition by inspecting the dust surrounding the...
Oh yeah, he does that first.
Damn it. Hey, I can cross-reference these markings
That's how
with
you
the
do it.
magazine I picked up and figure out which is the most recent. I am so smart.
Back to these two.
Looking for a priceless statue. Who was he? A man? Oh, yes. Odd chap. Smelled a bit of Gorgonzola, I think.
Hey, the man asked you a question. Who was he?
Seals, where are your manners? Give him the opportunity terribly sorry of me. I had the name of the detective on file, but I'm afraid he took it back.
That's him, I know it. He must be the one they hired to find the statue.
Perhaps, Sims, you just keep your mouth shut and your eyes open and your finger on the trigger. I'll get that statue even if you have to pry it from his cold, dead hands.
So they're getting close. And we
very...
got the goat.
This is so intense.
Quite.
Mr. Bounty, I seem to be having a bit of a problem up here. I can't seem to move my legs for some reason. Oh, and there go my arms. Be a sport and fetch that fat cop Sam for me, will you? He should be over at Rick's China House about now. They have an all-you-can-eat lunch buffet. Poor Rick didn't know what he was in for.
Oh boy. So, another paralysis, I guess. Here's Rick's. Couldn't go in there before because it's closed and all that junk. Oh my gosh, they're... Oh. No.
Well, if it isn't,
Dang on.
the world's least paid detective.
He's from
How goes the search for White?
New York or something.
Slower than a 10-part Stanley Kubrick documentary on turtles, playing at half speed, on a broken VCR.
Well, what do you expect? Your line of work is kinda like being a cop, only without the respect, authority, regular paycheck.
Yeah, and what did you do with that regular paycheck? Invest it all in the low main market?
That doesn't matter. You're just in time to join me in a little early celebration.
Oh, expecting to make it through your 5th bypass operation?
I'm about to break a big investigation. See, that's just something real cops do. There's been a recent rash of suspicious paralyzations. We're pretty sure that it's a poison, but we're just not positive yet how it's being distributed. But I'm confident that I'm this close to cracking the case wide open.
Not to mention the seamier pants.
That reminds me, if you plan on using the restroom here, I suggest you take a couple of these matches with you.
That's really disgusting, Sam.
But we got matches. That's the important part. So we're gonna eat some peanuts. Eat the peanuts.
Okay, I ate him for all the good it's gonna do me.
Peanuts are so good for you or something. Can we shake
No way, his hands are covered in grease.
Okay, yeah, because he's like eating with his hands, isn't he? So, first we gotta like complain about him again.
Chinese food. That can't be good for your blood pressure.
Yeah, my doctor says I should cut down, but I ain't worried about my health. I'm not gonna be chasing down criminals on foot anytime soon. That's what I got a gun for.
Second one. I like how we did a circle there.
How does Rick feel about your cleaning out his all-you-can-eat buffet?
Doubt he even knows about it. He hardly spends any time here anymore. He's got a girl up at the Blue Crab Cafe. Goes there all the time.
That's a
I think
reference
he
to the
just
first
came there to
game.
stick around watching you yuck up his restaurant. And who can blame him?
Now we're actually going to talk about this guy.
By the way, Executive Old Man sent me to see you. I think he needs help.
If you mean that crazy Mr. Trosser, he needs help, all right. Yeah, I'll go see him after lunch.
He might be dead by then, but oh well. So out we go. I'll use the left mouse button. And yeah, we got batted in like the shoulder. That knocked us out.
Somebody had whacked me pretty hard, but not enough to do me in. They wanted to question me first. Turns out, I wasn't the only one looking for the statue.
Glad to see you're coming around, Mr. Bounty. Now, why don't you tell us about the statue?
What statue?
Oh, let me shut up, Cormac. Shut up. We know what you're looking for. Why don't you tell us all about it?
Forget it. I don't trust a man who wears brown socks with black shoes.
What the hell? Was that a corn dog? Wrong answer.
Hitting us with corn dogs.
Try again.
Where'd he get that?
Tell us about the statue.
Look, some dame hired me to find it. That's all I know.
He ain't gonna talk. I say we blow him up. Perhaps you are right, Sims.
Yeah, that's over here.
Mr. Bounty, either you really don't know anything or you simply aren't telling us. Either way, it's obvious you aren't going to give us the statue. Therefore, we don't need you. If you have anything else you want to say, I suggest you say it now, because that bomb over there is going to take this whole building out in a few minutes.
There is something I want to say. Rubber Bicky Boogie Bumper. Rubber Bicky Boogie want to say it, but I can't. Can you delay the bomb until I get it right?
Goodbye, Mr. Bounty.
You know, we had the statue, and they tied us up, and it's just right up there. They could have taken it. Oh, dear. Great, so they kicked the... Oh!
Hey, my stuff.
Oh, crap, and then the lights went out. Okay, so we got all the stuff, and look at this. Now we have to play blind. See, we do have these... just rope cutters, or... yeah.
Finally, something in my spy kit will actually come in useful. Ah, damn it, it broke in half. That dollar store crap is cheaper than a Scotsman at Walmart on double coupon day.
Oh, okay, so, oh, we do have the stuff, so we're gonna start the matches. Now, this is actually gonna be by far the best part of this game, and you'll see why soon.
It worked. I'm free. And on fire! Stop! Okay, now what?
Hang on.
Yeah, I'm not really trained to do that.
Shucks. So, we're alive! So now we have all the stuff. There's a big crate. Oh, there's a scoop tractor! Oh my gosh, I didn't even see that before. Let's use this. I don't know what it was supposed to be, but we'll continue.
Crap, I've unearthed an ancient underground civilization.
We get this stuff!
It happens.
There's a big crate over here. Oh, frick. Look at me try to find it. Let's try to open the big crate. Right? We'll just pick this up. So now we actually have the bomb. And we can feed it to the Kraken.
This, you oversized appetizer! It's tunneling away.
And there we are.
That's some indigestion.
Oh, here we go. Goes through the gaping hole in the ground.
Something troubling me about my escape from the warehouse.
Right.
Maybe it was the fact that despite their insistence upon getting the statue, those goons didn't take it from me. Or maybe it was the horrific genocide of a lost civilization. Regardless, I didn't want the damn ghost statue anymore. The only thing left to do was to get it back to Kitty and get myself paid.
That's seriously it. So it's just time to get out of here. So, yeah. This would have been locked before, so now it's not locked, so you can just go on in.
Kitty? Kitty, are you home? Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Couldn't miss that opportunity. Oh, candy! Yes! You can poke the candy!
It stings a little when I touch it.
I don't know why, but you have some. Yeah.
Oh. It's rock salt candy.
And by this point, you might be seeing a trend of some kind. I'm not going to mention it yet.
Master's degree in feminist studies. Master's degree in chemistry. Wow.
I always look at all this stuff here.
A monthly newsletter. Really, 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 really radical feminist.
Got this, another feminist book.
Extreme hardcore feminism? Volume 1.
That thing's huge. How can you fit all that?
Man paralyzed. Jeez, this is becoming an epidemic.
How can you fill a book like that? Oh, well. Oh, same thing?
Man paralyzed. Jeez, this
Okay.
is becoming an epidemic.
There were two, I wasn't sure.
Well. You're getting to be quite a pest, Mr. Bounty.
I guess I knew to come here.
And you're still wearing those damn socks. Sounds
Yeah, now it's in pieces.
Seals, you informed me that this was the guy looking for the Maltese Falcon.
Yeah, well, Falcon go, whatever.
They're so similar.
We should, go.
Yep.
Sorry about, breaking the goat.
And trying to kill you.
Just go. Oh, the girl just stepped out for some groceries. You might have time to get her another goat before she gets back. Go!
There. Now that's done. They were completely unrelated to anything here. So let's just take a look at what's here.
Hey, there was a key hidden in here.
Ah?
Those goons may have actually done me a favor. Looks like there's more to this ceramic goat business after all. Now, what might this key fit?
Well, there was only so much stuff in this game, so... Real quick, while we have the time, we're going to go back to Chinatown, because if you remember, someone was supposed to make a goat for us.
Have anything for me yet? Be patient, Mr.
Ah!
It will be ready when you need it.
Well, we did it.
I thought we needed it. But we'll come back to there, and that'll be all good. Let's go back to the law office, because this... While we filled this with putty, I realized that I missed quite a few... Do I have to look at the key?
I don't wanna.
You don't want to look at it?
Shiny. And brass. I wonder what it unlocks.
Come on, stick it in there. There. Maybe I had to look at it first.
I didn't know it was
There.
Deeds of ownership to a salt distribution plant in here.
Yeah, we're wrapping things up.
Apparently, Mr. Ledbetter signed them before he died, making it legal. But the line designated for the owner's name is still blank. Salt. Kitty is looking for something much bigger than childhood nostalgia. I have a theory, but if I'm gonna prove it, I better make sure Kitty gets her goat.
And now it's ready. Now it's ready.
not officially
I'm-
ready.
I'm probably going to add some random lines, because I missed some good things down here with, like... Oh, crap. Give me a check. With, like, the camera and the...
Have anything for me yet? You have come back for your goat statue. I have it ready. Wow, this one looks exactly like the other one. How did you know? I have seen what you need. Inside there is a key. Put it one up.
Frickin' magic.
That's amazing. I know all. Now you must go. Hurry before it's too late.
No, we can dawdle around for a while. All we have to do is go back to Kitty's and just give her the goat.
I returned to Kitty's house
See?
and finally found her at home. I gave her the goat. She handed me a check I knew would bounce like silly putty on a trampoline and jello. She also gave me some homemade potato chips, which, by the way, were delicious.
In case
I
you hadn't...
made the whole
Yeah.
thing. Now all I had to do was wait.
Hadn't touched all the other salty stuff beforehand, which I made sure to touch all of it. Yes, she's trying. Chinese guy is good.
No, it doesn't.
Nick, you switched the goat.
I had to. The original broke, and from there I uncovered your whole operation. The diplomas on your walls revealed you as a chemist, and when I saw the deeds for the salt plant, I began to put it all together. You, the salt, the recent epidemic of paralysis victims. You had already started your salt-swapping scheme, switching the salt in a few local food joints with your zombie powder. And with your tests successful, you were about to take it worldwide. Why? Why would you want to turn everyone into human popsicles?
Not everyone, just men. The salt only reacts to testosterone, proving that even on a chemical level, women are superior to men.
Yeah, feminist books.
Will
Yeah.
inherit the earth and rule it properly. Men are slime. And since the salt didn't finish you, I will.
You know, it's curious. How does she expect to, like, make any more people? She kills all the guys. So yeah, you can just stand here and wait. It's like, ooh! She'll probably just yell things for a while. Yeah, this can last for a while, I think, but the goal is to make her shoot.
Pretty broad like you shouldn't be holding such a dangerous weapon. Let's find you a nice apron and
You disgusting pig!
Yeah, so you just say stuff,
Babe, it's a
kind of
man's
sexist.
world out there. You're just gonna have to face that. Well, say you get me a beer, and I'll tell you exactly what your opinion should be.
Shut up, little man.
And you get her to fire. And she misses terribly.
Chemistry talk's got your little brain confused. Why don't you read Cosmo's top 10 ways to please your man in bed instead?
That's it. The world's gonna be a much better place without jerks like you.
You're out of bullets. Looks like the battle of the sexes is over and the boys win. Now give yourself up.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you've got me. But wait, before you arrest me, there's just one more thing I want to do.
She had a semi-automatic.
This is a Glock 36 45 caliber, 10 rounds in the clip. Nobody uses 6-shooters anymore. Think about that as you die, male. Now nothing stands between me and the eradication of your entire pathetic sex.
Still here.
What is this? I shot you 4 times. How are you still alive?
Oh, my little pussy willow, that's all thanks to you. I realized on my way over here that I had been eating your poison snacks all along. The peanuts, the potato chips, the pretzels, the rock salt candy. I knew my best chance now would be to catch you in the act and install you until the police got here, which should be about now. Now my body processes have slowed down to a virtual halt, preventing me from bleeding as I calmly ease into paralysis. Now don't just stand there looking at me like a booby with a stick through its head. You're going to jail.
I don't know what that looks like, but oh well.
Sure I can.
Damn you, Nick Valley! Damn you to hell!
We win, even though we fell over.
So I booked her and I never saw her again. But sometimes I can still smell her perfume in my office. And I wonder how things would have turned out if I'd spread jello on her. Yeah, Nick. Great story, but what does it have to do with that watch?
It's all about the
I
watch.
guess I didn't get this watch in Chinatown. I guess I can part with it. Okay, let's play some poker.
Such a charming face.
There, luckily this is a Flash game, so the credits are quite short.
Which is wonderful because I don't know what to say.
Yeah. In fact, that's it for now.
Antidote hasn't kicked in yet, huh? Nope. Can't move a thing.
It's the wrong time.
I guess she has a website that you can go to.
Cool.
So these are all the voices. There's an Ow My Eye guy! Now he was one of the creators. How is this a website? That doesn't even count. I can't put that. Yeah, so they only made 2 games.
Yeah.
This is the second one actually, which looks better. It's like 3D, except obviously the animations are kind of
Yeah.
they're old, to say the least.
Like how old is this?
I didn't see a copyright. We might eventually. A bunch of web names for beta testers. They got a lot of people.
Yeah.
Oh, Len Green must have been the best.
Yeah, you fucking agree.
It's like, oh! Maybe I should look that up. I never seen this before. The original. Bunch of websites again. Which I'm sure have more good games. And then we'll probably,
Oh, I'm seeing this.
right?
No.
I don't. It's not there.
Shucks.
Oh well. My guess is 2006.
I was supposed to say 7.
Really?
Yeah. 7 or 5.
Oh, now I think I can just click on Pithead Games and it'll go
Oh.
to a different site. So that's
Okay,
that's
that
it.
was it.
Yeah,
Awesome. That's it.
that is it.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.